keepers of the past across New England. The keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 2026 New England Patriots.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. And here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Not a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first two seasons. And that's exactly what CJ has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, Marks. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a pickup of 26. And it will be a first down, Texans.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run.
Do you think Tom Brady could come out of retirement right now and take over for the Denver Broncos?
Blocking to get a big run like that.
Stroud completes it quick. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They go play action with Stroud. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I'm sure
no audio.
The caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move.
I had my mic off because I was doing something. Yeah, my microphone was off, so I was doing something. Trey, Tom Brady is a part owner of the Raiders. He wouldn't dare do that. No, he can't be a owner GM. No, he a part owner of the Raiders. But my microphone is actually off, so
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun now, first round. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Stroud now on third. Brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Here's May to the air. That's the tackle. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's a New England first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
At the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Off the play action, May. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Operating from the gun, here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down throw for May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air. It's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun, it's May. Ball was caught. And it's another first touchdown on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Henderson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And this drive will start inside the 25. This Texans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stride to throw on first down. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Houston.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hit some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Texans.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Stroud throwing here on first. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. From the gun, Marks gets it. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Tries to lob that one up, but it's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Man, he really lobbed that one downfield, didn't he? Tried to lay it in there for a big completion. I think he just got a little too much loft on it, though, and it's intercepted.
I really do think in that spot, though, Kate, it was the right type of throw.
Yeah.
But that air, in this league, you put air on the football as a quarterback, you better be exactly right, because as fast as these defenders are, they can recover and go get it, which they did right there.
New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Throwing is May. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Out now come the Texans on offense. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. First down now, ball at the 33. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Catch made by Woody Marks. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-3 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Up the middle, it's Marks. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On play action, here's Stroud. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's got a man left. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
6 yards.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
This one's headed for the sideline. It's out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crawls. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. They'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
He's out of bounds at the
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
May off the play fake. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's May again. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning him from the slot right. To the air yet again, May. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have 3rd and short.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Running for it with Stevenson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. To try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They send a man in motion. Shotgun now for Stroud. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. trouble now, and the ball is out. And it looks like it is Patriots football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
The New England offense running out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Henderson. On that run, they stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Another shot here for Henderson. They're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now from back at the 4, here's third and goal. May. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Now Borregalis on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Stroud. They'll set up the screen here for Marks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
2nd and 3 now. They go play action with Stroud. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them. In her locker, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. In this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Patriots into the dime. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down. Exactly the tempo offenses love.
We've set it downs from 37. To the air on 1st down. May. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
May now. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Go here, 3rd down. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down throw for May. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
The Texans offense getting one final possession before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finds his back, marks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Houston.
First and 10 from the 43. Stroud from the pistol. Flush down now to his left. A little slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
May now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
May now to throw on third. One's complete over the middle. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. First and 10 from the 32. The tight end in motion now. Here's a handoff to Mox. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Texans.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
First down, it's a run with Marks. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Throwing is Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's Marks on the handoff. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Rolling left, buying some time. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Patriots offense all set to go. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's May. Diving right side, got it! They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Going play action, May. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Quick throw completed by May. And he managed what he can up to the 48. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
The handoff for Henderson, running left. He still has room inside the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
For Hunter Henry, incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
Anderson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play. Operating from the gun, here's May. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a third-quarter lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Texans 10.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
This is Marks. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. To the air, Stroud. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, it looks like the 27 on that completion. They got 21 yards on the play, and it'll be first down Houston.
27-yard line.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Running this off here to Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Not quite on the same page for that snap, and the flags come in.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still second down.
So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hit on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 48-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we hit the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Patriots running their offense out there. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Drawn starts with an option, right side. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Henderson here from the gun. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
It's Henderson.
Hey everyone, happy Sunday.
Away from one, but that only buys enough space for him to get back to the line, Brock. It's second down.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Made a throw it. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May off the play fake. Henry on the catch. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it at the 5. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Throwing is May. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
Patriots 24, Texans 13.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running this with Marks. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
First down throw by Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Kirk comes in motion right. Now he'll give to Marks. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution plays like that on first down, kick, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Now Marks. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. Getting out to his left. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
24, Texans 21.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded by Henderson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. You put a receiver in motion left. They go play action. Here's May. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's brought down at the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play action, May. He shovels this one forward, and he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle gives sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
Slot man's in motion right. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Their punter making his way out now. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Stroud. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Patriots will take over with the football just outside the 30.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The New England offense running out now. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. The give now to Henderson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Final timeout called by the Texans. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. He'll drop this to Henderson underneath. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This looks like a run drawn up for May. Offense to the line for 2nd down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Well, a couple of happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He gets it on the design keeper. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.